What is the one thing that Bengali cinema needs, you think?
We do a good film, we don't market it. We are very happy to play in our home ground. Normally, we don't get or we don't attempt a subject which can be global or which can be national. Devi Chowdhurani we have a mandir on. She fought in 17th century. People hardly know about it.
Yeah.
This subject itself is very national
Yes.
or global, and
Yes.
that's the reason I think UK government and India government collaborate. From last 10-12 years, I will say rather, in multiplexes, a lot of non-Bengali people come and watch
Yes,
our film. Like
absolutely.
Prakton and all was watched by everybody. People say very honestly that we produce largest number of cinema, but it also have Punjab,
Yes.
Marathi, Malayali, Tamil, Telugu, Bengali. I don't look back. Basically.
Okay.
That's my motivation. Not even 30 years back when I gave Platinum Jubilee, Silver Jubilee, Golden Jubilee. Next day morning I used to go and shoot normally. Every day is my struggle.
When was the last time you watched a Bengali film in the theatres? And yes, you may not need to be Bengali for it. I'm not, but there is a film that's going to be releasing very soon, and I'm really excited to watch it. And I'm sitting with somebody, of course, who's been shouldering the responsibility and love for Bengali cinema for decades now. It's an absolute privilege to have you, Dada. Thank you so much for joining
Thank you
me.
so much.
Dada, welcome to Just Do Filmy.
Thank you so much. Thank
It's
you.
so exciting to talk to you every time. It's really lovely.
Same here.
Thank you, sir. I want to start by asking you, why is it so important for you to be in Mumbai today and to promote a film that is primarily in Bengali? But I know one thing about you, that you have never limited yourself as an actor of a certain language. But वो आग की बात है. आज इस फिल्म की बात करते हैं. Let's start with that.
Yeah, I think I'm sitting here, number one, promoting my film, Devi Chowdhurani, which I think, you see, long back, we did a film called Chokarwali.
Yes.
And of course, at that time, Mani Ratnam sir also did Roja. Those films were made not for Pan India or for global. This film was made.
Yes.
But that was watched by non-Bengali people all over the country, all over the world.
Yeah.
Ritu wanted to do a genuine film on takeout subject.
Yeah.
Of course, Mani sir had done a exceptionally good film which was watched. And today, the time has changed and we all are into a new technology called OTT. We are watching a lot of Spanish, Korean.
Yeah.
Subjects are important.
Yeah.
Because of this particular technology or the platform, we are able to watch a lot of great work from Malayali or Marathi or from Bengali or from Punjabi and of course Hindi. But I think this is why I'm sitting here, because this film, when we were making, we initially thought it's a film, of course, but it's a film very rooted, and it's not rooted, it's a history.
Yes.
And Devi Chowdhurani we have a mandir on her. She fought in 17th century. People hardly know about it.
Yeah.
You know, few months back, of course, I couldn't go to the theatre, but I was watching Kesari 2. We never knew about this lawyer, hardly.
Yeah.
But it touched, because we always, as a human being, whether it is from Bengal, whether it is from Malayali or whether from Punjab, we want to know the history.
Correct.
And we are sitting right now in an independent country, and we are independent, but they are 250 years back, the people who really, they didn't have strength, they didn't have money, they didn't have power, but they stood beside the poor people and they stood beside the Indians to fight against British.
Correct.
I think this subject itself is very national.
Yes.
Or global. And
Yes.
that's the reason I think UK government and India government collaborate. So I'm here right now to talk about the film, and I really want this film should cater to a larger audience.
Correct.
And that's always a dream.
So will
But-
it be in theatres with subtitles?
Yeah, of course. In Calcutta
Amazing.
also, the film is having subtitle in all theatres.
Yes,
Nowadays,
yes.
we always release, because we get a lot of, from last 10-12 years, I will say rather, In multiplexes, a lot of non-Bengali people come and watch our
Yes,
film. Like
absolutely.
Prakton and all was watched by everybody.
Absolutely.
So I think this is a time has changed. So I think this is a film we are telling it's a Bengali film, but if you watch the film, there are a lot of English in this film. There are a lot of Sanskrit in this film. Like the way I did Subhash Bose.
Yes.
A lot, 80% was Hindi and English. Hardly there was any Bengali. So this film also have a lot of English, a lot of Sanskrit, and even the Bengali, if you see in this film, is not a typical Bengali. Where Ranguraj, the character, he comes from a very different state. In fact, Bhavani Pathak was not a Bengali character, but he was a very highly educated person. He used to talk in French, Sanskrit, Bangla, Hindi, everything. But otherwise, it's not a language-based film. It talks about the
It's
country.
an Indian story.
Yeah, so that's the reason I think we are all trying to get to a bigger platform, and we are. I think for me, with my little bit of experience, I always say cinema happens. You know, we never knew. I mean, this when we started working on this particular production. Sorry, I am just going ahead with my emotion.
Please, it's just
That
it's a privilege.
it was when I heard about the script, my first question, who's going to give money? Because that was a big budget, and at the same time, we were talking just after pandemic. So where we all were little, back foot, like what is happening, what is going to happen, why people are going to come to the theater. But suddenly, this young three producers who are based in USA, they came. I knew them from a long time. They said, Dada, if you are there, if you are supporting this film, we'll fight back. We'll be there. So Aniruddha, Aparna, their husband, wife with Shomojit, we started. Then UK government came, then Indian government came. Then now I'm seeing I'm in Bombay sitting with Reliance and Z. So it is somehow, with the time, once you make film, once your film is over, when it's through with the film, it takes a momentum.
Yes.
So I think I'm very happy that I'm sitting in Bombay. I'm trying to reach out to a little larger audience.
Thank you.
And I just took out one day time for this.
But you're lucky. For me, Bengal has always stood for the best or the highest literature and culture.
And that's our strength.
Yes. And whether it's Tagore, or even Satyajit Ray, because I feel like for us, Indian cinema had a truly cultural global moment because of Ray's cinema. Of course, Rituparna is somebody you've mentioned so often. My question to you is, there is Malayalam cinema at this point and there's Telugu cinema at this point who are truly breaking the boundaries and saying, we're making movies. I see that attempt with Devi Chowdhurani.
Yes.
But because you would be the right person to ask, what is the one thing that Bengali cinema needs, you think, to make sure that their stories are also going global?
I think in terms of story, I think it is like Devi Chowdhurani, of course, is a history and period, but we have, I always say it's like, even if you take one writer, you can get 30 different stories. So that's our strength. Even Amitji, when he comes to our Kolkata Film Festival, he always talks about our literature.
Yes.
The literature is our strength. But yes, what we are missing, we are missing, maybe today I am trying to start off, my next generation will take it forward. What we are always in a back foot is, we do a good film, we don't market it. Honestly speaking, we don't go out.
Yeah.
We are very happy to play in our home ground. We don't try. But I think right now, the revolution has started in cinema also.
Yes, absolutely.
Right? So it is a revolution, and this film is also a revolution. I think this revolution, we want to be part of it.
Yes, and spearhead it. Who better than you, Bumbada? This is amazing.
So I'm trying my level best. Of course, there are a lot of other big films that are happening, and they are doing very good. But my point is very simple, that not only my film, it can be any other film. As you know, I have promoted a film called Dostoji. Nobody has seen that film. Nobody knows about that film. But that film became internationally one of the biggest success. Now the same director who was young is been funded by the China government. So I have been always saying that we have to cross our boundary, and I think I got a content after a long time
I think so.
where I do
yeah.
have a faith on it.
Yeah.
And this film doesn't need to have a language; it can be released in any language.
How exciting. I always feel like the rest of India, and especially Bollywood, has taken the Bengali out of Bengal. Whether it's Parinita, whether it's Piku, whether it's,
True.
Rani in Rocky Rani ki Prem
True,
Kahani,
true.
even Aap Jaisa Koi. There are Bengali characters, there's Bengali setting, because we're in love with the world of Bengal, right? And yet, I feel like we need to go and see what stories are being made there, and you are making that attempt right now, so it's very exciting for me. You must also see
Yeah,
this
of course. I mean,
interpretation.
yes. Normally, we don't get or we don't attempt a subject which can be global or which can be national. That's because, of course, we do fantastic subjects, but they are very rooted. They are the emotions are for particularly for Bengal.
Correct.
The same, I think, the way Marathi also operates. I do watch a lot of Marathi films. They have that core, their own way of thinking, and theatre is also very important part of Marathi cinema or Marathi, in fact,
Yes.
Marathi theatre. Like same with Bengal.
Bilkul.
So I think this is something we have to change,
Interesting.
right?
Yeah. And I also see how you always stand for those who need support, and you've done that forever. What is very particularly interesting for me is
A
that
lot of people are asking me, Devi Chowdhurani, why you are promoting?
I didn't ask you, you only.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But why not? I mean, why? In fact, I have crossed that long back, but ultimately it is Prosenjit's film. I have to support Devi Chowdhurani.
Of course.
It really doesn't matter
Correct.
for me.
Yes.
So, yeah.
No, I love it because this film, I feel like, has scale. Okay, this film has really dared to dream. And I feel like looking at the visuals itself, because only the teaser is out right now,
Yeah.
guys. The trailer will be dropping by the time
Right.
this conversation will drop. I think it needs to reach outside of Bengal. And for that, it's a very, very interesting step. My question to you is that what is it that always you have been ahead of this curve? Today, this film is going to do the crossing, but whether it's Khaki, whether it's Jubilee, Dada, we've seen you do, you're like a shapeshifter. You love taking, you're like water. आप उसको बोतल में डाल दो, आप उसका shape ले लेंगे. So my question to you is, how has it always been important for you to be an Indian actor first and then a Bengali actor?
I've been telling it for a very long time that language can be anything. For an actor or for an artist, language can't be a barrier, right? I've been always saying in a lot of seminars that, yeah, we produce largest number of cinema. It doesn't mean it's just Hindi. So it's a lot of languages are coming
So
together,
true.
right? People say very, very honestly that we produce largest number of cinema, but it also have Punjab,
Yes.
Marathi, Malayali, Tamil, Telugu, Bengali. Now Gujarati film is doing so good. So I think for an actor nowadays, especially language, it really doesn't matter because, yeah, I'm very proud to be a Bengali and I do my Bengali film. But it really doesn't matter if I do a film tomorrow in Spain.
Yes.
So what happens? Then I become an international actor.
Yeah.
And my goal is to do an international film also.
Of course. And Irfan's done that.
Yeah.
And he's really shown us that it can be done.
Correct. Nichada did long back.
Yes,
So,
of course.
So yeah, they are great actors from our India. Om Puriji did.
Yes.
So like, why not?
Yeah.
So I'm just working on that process to whatever they name it, star and all. I just want to remain as a good actor.
I love it. And at the same time, you help projects get greenlit by just saying yes to them. You produce projects. You're part of Malik as well, that was in the theatres recently. I always wonder, for somebody who's been at it for so long, and this is for the young ones out there, कि अक्सर कहते हैं कि motivation क्या होता है? My question is, what truly motivates you even today? Because I feel like I look at you and this could be your first decade. And it's a compliment. So.
Thank you. Yeah, I think I don't look back, basically.
Okay.
That's my motivation. Suddenly, if I start, if you even ask me, I will be not able to tell you how many films I've done, because
Yeah.
it's more than 348, 49.
Yes.
And sometimes I hear a song and I always say that, यार ये क्या मेरा पीछे का गाना है? सही बात है. So like, so it is very difficult. But my only one answer of your question is, I'm a person. Maybe it's me, or my, maybe from my inside, or from my, I don't know. It came from somewhere. But I don't look back. Not even 30 years back, when I gave Platinum Jubilee, Silver Jubilee, Golden Jubilee.
Yeah.
Next day morning, I used to go and shoot normally. So people used to come and say, yeah, ये picture to Jubilee hai. I said, fine. Let producer do a party and ask him to call me. Let me do this, what I'm doing right now. And that is the thing which I maintain till today.
Yes.
I am with Devi Chowdhurani. The day it
Yes.
will be released,
Yeah.
I'll think about my next.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think I don't want to carry any
Baggage.
baggage.
Yeah.
I don't want.
Yeah. मेहनत आदत है, and with you I truly feel that,
Yeah.
because
Every day I try to struggle. Every day is my struggle. I don't want to stop my struggle.
if you say that, one of the biggest stars of our country.
But for the biggest star also, you need to struggle. Nobody makes a star.
Yeah.
And after you become a star, you don't know what goes inside.
Yeah.
And that struggle, this man can't share with anybody.
Yeah.
So,
That is so true. You know, that's why I love sitting and talking with you, because I am aware of your absolute stardom. And yet, whenever you come to Bombay and whenever you're promoting a film, you meet us like you would meet somebody, you know, in your own hometown.
Yeah,
And that is
that's
the most
always.
special feeling. So I would say that's the little secret about Bada, really. He doesn't carry his stardom heavily. He carries it very lightly. And of course, we're going to be watching. It's a Pujo release.
It's a puja release.
And I'm really excited about that.
Devi Pokhe, Devi Chowdhurani.
Yes. Thank you so
Yeah,
much for
thank you.
talking to me today.
Thank you so much.